I grew up in a small town, Palmyra, Pennsylvania. It's great growing up in a small town like that. Your friends can hang out all day long, and your only rule was be home when the streetlights were on. We did so many things throughout the summer. We rode our bikes. We played football. We rode our bikes to Chocolate World. There's so many different things we filled our days up with. One story in particular that really sticks out, and one that I often tell my children, had to do with riding our bikes. We'd seen a movie one day called Rad. This is a BMX movie from around 1985 that had a lot of stunts being done with the bikes and a lot of big jumps being done. Around the time that movie came out, I was probably 11 or 12 years old, and all my friends, of course, were around the same age. So we sat and watched that movie, and we decided, you know what, we can do some of this stuff. And you know where this is going to lead us. We went across the street, well, about 3 blocks away to a warehouse. They had a loading dock there, had a ramp up one side, about a 6 to 8 foot stretch, and then about a 4 foot drop. So we decided this was a good place that we were going to try to do some of these jumps, and we were going to be cool like the guys from the movie Rad. Everybody lined up, started pedaling down one by one, and everybody would go down and turn away at the last second or hit the brakes. This went on for about 10 or 15 minutes. And we were all making fun of each other, so finally I said, you know what, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to ride this bike, I'm going to go down there, I'm going to jump that ramp, and we're all going to go from there. No more of this wasting time. So I start going as fast as I can, riding my bike. I hit the ramp, I hit the straight stretch, and decided I didn't want to go through with it. I decided a little too late. The bike locked up, which was great, except the front tire made it over the edge of the loading dock. This caused me to flip over the handlebars, probably throwing me 6 to 8 feet in the air. I landed in the alley face first, and the bike, when it was unflipping, actually landed on top of my head, driving my face further down into the alleyway. It hurt, but it wasn't too bad, and I could feel there was some blood, but I didn't realize actually how bad it really was. My brother started screaming and saying, your face is missing, your face is missing. So, of course, we booked back to our parents' house, and my mom was home at the time, and she started yelling at me for ripping off my face. Yeah, that's what moms do. So we load up in the car and go down to the Good Samaritan Hospital, and the doctor started patching me up. He had to use tweezers and pick out the gravel and the stone that was stuck in my face. And although it looked really bad, what really happened was I had a road rash, essentially the whole right side of my face. It was an open wound, the whole thing, so after they cleaned it up and peroxide and all that, and it was pretty painful. That was a night where we were going to the races. My dad ended up getting mad at me because we were late for the races, but he still made me go. Now think about it, I had a big open wound, and I had to go to the dirt track races. Not exactly a recipe for success, but fortunately, I never suffered any infection or anything like that. My 2 boys who are 16 and 13 love this story. They tell all their friends about it, and everybody laughs about it. I don't know what really is so funny about it, but they think it's great. And they always say I had a great childhood, and I say when you come from a small town like I did, and you have the freedom to run around and do things that you want, you can get into a lot of things. Unfortunately, I tell them some bad things did happen, and they've been smart enough not to duplicate my efforts.